with Stefon Diggs, I mean, he had a couple of moments after the final loss of the season, and also I guess on his social media where he seemed to be really crestfallen about everything that's going on there. Do you have a conversation with him just to check in with him, just a check with me type moment to make sure he's still all in with being with Buffalo at all?
Yeah, I mean that's part of who Stefon is. He's it's part of what makes him great. He's one of the most competitive people you'll ever be around. I tell people I grew up in this business in Carolina around Steve Smith. And Steve, he wore his emotions on his sleeve, and sometimes people didn't like it. But, I go to war with Steve Smith any day of the week. I'd rather have guys like that got to pull down. And I think Steph, in his own way, is in that bucket. I mean, this guy, when he's here, Rich, he competes his tail off. If he steps on the practice field, it's a war. And he's not looking to go against a backup. He's looking to go against, Tre'Davious White or, somebody of Trey's caliber. So, no, it's – the season didn't, Steph looks at it in a way of, we put all this work into it. We should be better than this. Why did we play this way? Like, let me make plays. And I know he feels like there's probably opportunities that maybe we could have gotten the ball and we didn't. And he wants the ball in his hands. You love that about him. And if it doesn't go that way, he's going to let you know. And so that's who he is. That's who we've known him to be. And so I think we're in really good shape there, and I know he'll, at the right time, he'll get here and rejoin and be ready to roll for the season.
All right, last one for you, Brandon Beane. Damar Hamlin, he's full go. Like this is he's back, and nobody's thinking about what happened last year. I'm not saying that he's not being monitored. I'm just saying it's just the page is turned, and he's back and he's playing football. Like that's it.
It's crazy, Rich. I was talking to somebody earlier, to think where, after that happened and just watching him in the hospital fight for his life, for several days before he, it was at least 48 to 72 hours before the docs told us that, he's going to live. And so to go from that and the things he's gone through this offseason to get healthy again, it is a miracle that he is full go, full clearance. It's hard for us to believe. We sent him to multiple specialists. We sent our medical staff with him because we wanted to hear it too. And so he has been given, all systems go. The other part of that is, there's a mental hurdle, though, here that we need to work with him, and it's natural. I mean, this guy, was revived on the field, and this is unprecedented from anything I've seen. And so we're still going to support him, help him. He wants to make this return. I think there's going to be some ups and downs. I think that's natural, but we're going to be here for him, and we're hoping he wants like heck to line up and run out that tunnel the first game of the season, and I'm not going to doubt him.
Anything you could detail about the mental side, what you're helping him with?
We definitely we have him with a couple of different people, one in house and then one one on the outside, a counselor that's that one's more of like a traumatic type counselor that's someone who's a patient or someone in life that's gone through a traumatic injury or recovery and the obstacles. So, and then we've got a mental performance person in house that's working with him. So he's that's where we're at now, and we're going to surround him with anything we need. I have a really good relationship with his parents after this whole thing, spending some time with him. So talk to his dad every couple of weeks and just kind of letting him know what I'm seeing here and kind of where they need to support from their end as parents. But we've got all our arms around him, and I know the whole country's rooting for him.
Seeing him in the Oval Office was awesome. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable, Brandon.
That was a cool deal. The president called. It's weird, Rich. He called my phone. He got my number and calls my phone while I'm in the hospital, and to talk to his parents. And it was on that call, I heard him, offer that invite, and his parents were just flabbergasted that he took time to call, and then secondly to invite them. And really cool. Damar loved it, and it's a cool story for him to be able to do that.
Wait a minute. You're in the hospital. You look down. Is it a 202 area code? It's got to be a blocked number, right? It's blocked. The number's blocked, right? No.
No, I got a text that someone with him was going to be calling. So a young lady, Ashley, called my phone and said, "Hey, I've got President Biden right here." So they they gave me the heads up what the number would be.
Okay, okay. I mean, and so then you hand the phone. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
It's crazy. Yeah, we got in a little room in the hospital, and I put it on speaker, and he did a great job. Talked to him for probably 15 minutes. I mean, it wasn't like a 2-minute, hey, we're praying for him. I mean, he asked them all about their family and everything. It was very well done.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.